What's up guys, this is LTGY coming at you with a deck profile of Prophecies post Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So this is the build with 3 judgments because, you know, when you're playing this deck, money just goes up the fucking wall. So yeah, so we got a very nice demock mat as well, just to rub it in. This guy is very keen on his spellcasters. This is one of my best mates from back home. We've played the game for what, since the beginning, haven't we?
Definitely.
So yeah, so it's pretty good. So we'll get into the deck profile. We'll move this extra deck just doesn't have a Drago sack yet, but that's the only thing that's missing. So yeah, without further ado, do you wanna go into deck list? So you just do 3 at a time on the screen.
So yeah, start off standard, 3 High Priestess.
So doesn't really need much talk.
No,
unless you want to talk about whichever you want.
Sure. Standard again, means for the build.
Yeah.
Spellbook Magician. We run 2 Justice.
What's the reasoning for 2 Justice?
I run 2 Justice and 1 Jargon.
Okay.
And mainly because there's only 3 judgments in the deck. You're never going to need to get any more targets than that.
Yeah.
And after you've used it once and got Justice, to be honest, you should probably be in a good enough position where you don't really need 3. So
fair enough.
Just stick with that. And if
and obviously, someone in a Jargon with the Judgment on your end phase is very nice.
Yeah, everything goes well. First turn you get Justice out, set up next turn, destroying Priestess, then turn after, get Jargon out. Not really much you can do after that.
It's good.
1 Toon Gemini Elf. That's because I run the 3 Toon tables.
Obviously for the maximum spamming.
Yep,
so
2 card combo.
Yeah,
it's good. 2 Veiler. Don't main the maxi, I do the Veiler instead, just because I tend to find like the effect monsters are the only thing that will really keep them going in their turn. And also it's good to pitch because you can discard your hand all the time in the end phase, so getting monsters for life to like manipulate it, it's really easy.
Fair enough.
So that's that.
That's good. That's what spellcaster works with that. So going on to the
onto the spells now.
Yeah,
cards.
It's not bad. So how much did this set you back?
To be fair, I only had to pay like 65 for one.
So it's not too
and
bad.
then I've traded the rest. So
good. So if you want to go over this card, what it does, some people might not know.
Yeah, sure. After you've activated it, during the end phase, you get to add cards from your deck to your hand equal to the number of spell cards you've played, spellbook cards you add. Then, depending on how many you add, say you play 4 spell cards in the turn after this, you can add 4 spellbooks. Then you can only special summon a monster spellcaster from your deck equal to the number of spellbooks you've played or less. So say you add 3, special summon Justice.
Yep.
Since it's still the end phase, you do the Justice combo and remove that to get Priestess and a spell card. But the only other thing is you can't chain it to a card. So say you set it in your opponent's turn, they play Rotor or whatever, you chain Judgment, it doesn't work like that. It has to be activated before they activate it. So
you have to, if you want to do it in their opponent's
you do it like in their standby phase straight away.
Yeah, fair enough. And important as well, if you play, for example, like 5 spellbooks, you add 3, you can only special summon a monster 3 or lower because it depends on how many you add. Yeah. So just for if people are unsure. So
it's always good to get more than less.
Yeah. So then the rest looks quite familiar.
Yep. 3 secrets.
Yep. Standard.
Play 3 Fate.
Reasoning for 3 Fate?
Reasoning for 3 Fate is you're always going to have a billion spellbooks. The main idea is after you play Judgment, you can just overextend with the rest of the spellbooks. So you're going to have at least 3 engrave all the time, and if you don't, you can just discard from your hand to set it up. So it's just a great out. Best card just because it doesn't target. It's such a headache for most people.
Said this from the beginning, this card is amazing and it's just come into its own just because of Judgment. So yeah, so 3 Fate's definitely good.
2 Tower.
Another good draw power of the deck.
Yeah, because it needs more.
That's true. Would you ever consider cutting it or going to 1? How often do you use it?
It's mainly in the cycling ability, because everything gets removed a lot when you play 3 Fate, so having this and like Eternity really does help.
Fair enough. So you can send Eternity back.
I'd definitely stick it at 2. I wouldn't go less or more.
Cool.
2 Masters.
Masters never go above 3. 3 is just too cloggy in my opinion.
Unless they ever make some crazy Exodia build, I don't think it'll be we need them 3. 2 Wisdom.
How come only 2? How come you don't play 3?
Mainly because of the good searching you can do now. Because of Judgment, it's a lot of the spellbook decks now have to cut down on all the other support cards and the normal tech that would make the deck different. So even though there's more spellbooks in it, cut down to 2 Wisdom because, to be honest, with the advantage you gain, you don't really need to do the 1-for-1 that much.
Fair enough.
2 power.
Not ulti.
No, the last thing I need to upgrade. It's on my list.
So yeah, standard. Good card. Good card.
Then yeah, the free tune tables to go with the Gemini Elf.
Super tune tables there.
Super,
nice.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Yeah, so obviously that goes with the Gemini Elf that you saw at the start, the tuned young. So yeah, that's just for pure draw power, isn't it?
Then like the different choices. 1 Book of Moon.
Reason?
It's like a mini fate. I like the ability to stop my opponent with the quick play spell instead of the trap.
Yeah.
Because everyone has like a lot of trap negation, and you can just book your own monster if you need to. It's good for booking your Jargon. If like you're in a position where you've summoned Jargon and you can't summon Priestess again, you can book it yourself, or you can play one of the free fates. So I just like it having kind of like 4 Book of Moons in the deck.
Fair enough.
1 Monster Reborn.
It's standard.
Standard. I don't play the other 2 standard, Dark Hole or Heavy Storm.
Because you don't really need
No,
them.
you should be able to like beat over your opponent just for card advantage.
Yeah.
So I just play the Monster Reborn to get the Priestess back and pop more.
Fair enough.
1 Eternity.
Yep.
Don't play 2. Some people do play 2 because you don't have to worry about it. But I tend to find like the 1's good enough. You just cycle it, and you can always master it in the grave as well. So
Fair enough.
It's not a problem. 1 life.
How come only 1? Same reasoning for Eternity?
Same reason for that in Eternity.
Fair enough.
Life, you're never really going to revive more than once, so it's fine.
Fair enough.
Into the traps. I'm going to play 4 traps.
4 traps.
2 bottomless, 1 warning, and 1 judgment. Mainly catch people off guard and just stop that annoying summon that they get. You're not really going to have much of a problem anyway, but it is just a little bit of extra defense that I like.
Fair enough. Is that 40 cards?
Yeah, that's exactly 40.
Exactly 40, so that's good. So you got the Solemn Brigade and then 2 bottomlesses, which always catch people off. So we're going to the side deck for now. Not the side deck, the extra deck, sorry.
Yeah. So we've got Big Eye, it's great, Spellcaster, what he's made for. Hierophant, this will be a Draco sack, but
just a Drake stock replacement for now.
Yeah, for now. What else we got? Yeah, it's enough order.
All in order, yeah.
So yeah, My Stroke.
Yep. Standard.
My Stroke and Cowboy are the 2 4s.
Yeah.
A lot of the Prophecy extra deck isn't used, but it's there just in case you need to.
Yeah.
Mainly for the side and level manipulation. For the frees, it's just Levy as mains.
Yep.
For the 2s, the ones that actually get used, Gachi, standard. Augusta Phoenix, standard. Shining Elf. Great cards.
Shining Elf.
Just because with him power 2/6 runs over anything and gives you your spellcasting you need in the field to keep stuff going.
Fates and such.
Because you can just set Wisdom and Fate. Anytime you set Wisdom and Fate, your opponent is going to have a headache trying to deal with that. It's that best setup.
That's fair enough.
Then Synchros.
Could you play the Effect Veiler?
Yep. Level 8s are great with Life and Priestess. So we've got Stardust and Scrap Dragon.
Yep.
My favourite move is just like some Priestess pop, some Effect Veiler, go into Scrap Dragon, pop again, use Life, get back Priestess, just to clear the field straight away.
Yeah, it's just nice.
And Stardust for extra.
Stardust and Stardust.
7s, we've got Black Rose and Arcanite.
Do you use them much?
I use Arcanite quite a bit because because I play the Toon Gemini Elf, you can scout it from hand to pay the cost for judgment. So you tend to play Life, remove Toon Gemini Elf to get Veiler back on 5, and then it just goes with Spellbook Magician. So
fair
it's
enough.
Easy 7. And then for the 5s, Librarian and Catasta.
Cool. So is there anything you want to say about the deck at all?
Not really, I think it's good. I mean, over in the OCG, they're having quite a debate about it at the minute between this and Dragons. A lot of the decks now running like main free maxis, and we'll probably see that over here as it goes on.
Yes.
Drawing to the Veilers and the maxi just stops it, so
that's fair enough.
That's good.
And do you think this is going to be one of the top decks?
Oh, definitely tier 0 now.
Tier 0?
Yeah.
Would you go as far as to say tier 0?
I think so. I think that a good side deck, you won't have a problem. A lot of people have already started to get counters and stuff for Judgment, and you've got your Eradicators and that sort of stuff to worry about. But
that's the reason why I don't think they'll be tier 0, just because there are so many viruses flying around currently that they virus you, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
It's nice that you do have the back row as well, like for example the Judgment and the Warning. You're not dead in the water completely, but you are severely crippled.
Yeah, you will be. It will depend on what you set up. I mean, if you've got Fate and stuff, just target the back row, but anyone can say that, so
it's true. But so cheers Simon, thank you very much.
No worries.
So becoming more videos hopefully, but so that's post Tachyon Galaxy. You're going to be seeing this a lot. Cheers guys.